Hey, this is my front cover for my Zine, which is all about bouldering at Macedon. The front cover I do want to change eventually because I think it needs to work better with the other pages, but you'll see that once I get to the other pages. My first introductory page explains what bouldering actually is. It explains that it's a form of rock climbing, and I really like the type of what is bouldering. I think it works really well, the white going over the image pops for bouldering as well. And the second page is all about Macedon, which is my place, and it just gives you a nice bit of info there. And I've gone with a black and red scheme here, but I do end up changing the scheme throughout the design. This is my second spread, and here we start getting into the boulders, which is the main places that I'm covering. The first boulder is the Juggernaut, and I've decided to keep the red and add a blue. As you can see in the photos, there's lines that they're direction lines that show where you need to go on the boulder. And I haven't finished them for all of the boulders yet, but I'll get there. And it just has a list of different challenges that you can do on the boulder and gives a brief explanation of how to get there. And yeah. Same deal here, a brief explanation of how to get to the boulder, what kind of boulder it is, and then a list of routes. I haven't yet done the lines on the boulders to indicate where you need to go exactly, but I really do like the blue and yellow scheme on here, changing it up a bit, and the yellow does get incorporated a little bit more towards the end of the design. The next boulder I decided to cover was Tower to Warm Up. I really like the typography I've done here. I think it works pretty well. I asked my friend, a couple people that did climbing, if they could read it, and they said they could, and they said it was easy to read. I've gone with the blue still and added the green, which is also shown a bit later in the design in the map, but yeah, I haven't gone into the lines yet for that either. The next boulder is the sidetracked boulder. I put the text on the side because it's called the sidetracked boulder, so I thought that made sense. And yeah, just another brief explanation and then a list of routes, and I haven't yet done the lines for this one either. For the last two pages, I decided it would be a good idea to include a grading system because throughout the booklet, each route that I've put down has a particular grade on it. So I decided to lay it out in simple terms and just give a brief explanation of what grading system we use in Australia. The map also, I just did a vector for that in Illustrator, and I showed my friend who came down to Macedon with me, and he said he found the map to be very informative, which is a good sign, and it has a little key on it as well of where to go and where the routes are exactly. Also, the map kind of all ends up making more sense once you read the descriptions for each boulder. For the back page, I just wanted something really simple, so I have a little quote which is "just send it." This is also a common thing that climbers say to other climbers when ascending a route, like just send this route, like you got it. And it's like kind of motivational as well, just like a good way to end the book off. Alright, that's all. Thank you so much for listening. Also, just side note, I'm sorry that I didn't make it to Tuesday's class. It was just a big confusion, but hopefully this video works for you. Let me know feedback and stuff. Yeah, thank you. Bye.